Donald Trump and Elon Musk had a lengthy conversation on an X Space that was broadcast to the world. And while Trump said plenty of weird things, one moment in particular stood out. And now, federal charges have been filed against Donald Trump and Elon Musk. I'll tell you guys all about it coming right up. Donald Trump's campaign is growing more and more desperate. They're throwing all sorts of attacks against the wall and hoping something sticks. But so far, nothing has landed. And now, in a sign of desperation, Donald Trump has returned to Twitter after almost a year. Trump sat down with Elon Musk for hours in a softball interview that covered a variety of subjects. But the first thing people noticed was that Trump was slurring his words.
But the former president's words were extremely slurred as he phoned in from Mar-a-Lago in front of a flattering painting of himself. Here's some of what Trump had to say.
I know Putin very well. I got along with him very well. He respected me, and it's just one of those things. And we would talk a lot about Ukraine. It was the apple of his eye. But I said, don't ever do it. Don't ever do it. You can't do it, Vladimir. You do it, it's going to be a bad day. You cannot do it. And I told him things that what I do, and he said, no way. And I said, way.
Trump also downplayed the impacts of climate change, claiming it would just create more oceanfront property for him.
You know, the biggest threat is not global warming, where the ocean's going to rise one-eighth of an inch over the next 400 years. And you'll have more oceanfront property, right? The biggest threat is not that. The biggest threat is nuclear warming.
Donald Trump also awkwardly commented on Kamala Harris's looks. He strangely compared her to Melania, of all people, and mispronounced Kamala's name.
She's terrible, but she's getting a free ride. I saw a picture of her on Time magazine today. She looks like the most beautiful actress ever to live. It was a drawing, and actually, she looked very much like our great first lady, Melania. She didn't look like Camilla. That's right. But of course, she's a beautiful woman, so we'll leave it at that, right?
But the moment that raised some real eyebrows was when Donald Trump praised Elon Musk for firing striking workers. Listen to this short exchange.
I mean, I look at what you do. You walk in and you just say, you want to quit? They go on strike. I won't mention the name of the company, but they go on strike and you say, that's okay, you're all gone. You're all gone. So every one of you is gone, and you are the greatest. You would be very good. Oh, you would love it.
This is a big deal because Elon and Tesla are trying to prevent their plants from being unionized. The United Auto Workers, or UAW, is coming off of giant wins against the big three automakers late last year. And now they're setting their sights on Tesla, who's the largest non-union automaker in the United States. And because of those comments between Donald Trump and Elon Musk, the United Auto Workers have filed charges with the National Labor Relations Board, accusing Musk and Trump of trying to intimidate workers. The UAW posted about this on their website and wrote the following. The UAW has filed federal labor charges against disgraced billionaires Donald Trump and Elon Musk for their illegal attempts to threaten and intimidate workers who stand up for themselves by engaging in protected, concerted activity such as strikes. After significant technical delays on X, formerly known as Twitter, Trump and Musk had a rambling, disorganized conversation on Monday evening in front of over 1 million listeners in which they advocated for the illegal firing of striking workers. And then they posted a statement from the president of the UAW, Shawn Fain. When we say Donald Trump is a scab, this is what we mean. When we say Trump stands against everything our union stands for, this is what we mean. Donald Trump will always side against workers standing up for themselves, and he will always side with billionaires like Elon Musk, who is contributing $45 million a month to a super PAC to get him elected. Both Trump and Musk want working class people to sit down and shut up, and they laugh about it openly. It's disgusting, illegal, and totally predictable from these two clowns. Elon Musk actually responded to a tweet about this lawsuit and said the following on Twitter. The last two UAW presidents went to prison for bribery and corruption, and based on recent news, it looks like this guy will join them. According to the Washington Post, Elon Musk is wrong about the two previous UAW presidents going to prison. Surprise, surprise. The Washington Post said the two UAW presidents who preceded Fain, that's Sean Fain, the current president of the UAW, did not go to prison. But two earlier UAW chiefs who led the union in the late 2010s served time in prison after corruption convictions. Elon Musk already faces charges from the NLRB related to Tesla and his other company SpaceX in his treatment of employees. And while these cases will take time to make their way through the court system, in the meantime, this can be used as ammunition by the UAW and the Democrats to get people out to vote and show how Elon Musk and Donald Trump are bad for workers in this country. The United Auto Workers have already endorsed Kamala Harris and Tim Walz and are encouraging their 400,000 strong members to vote for them, especially members in battleground states like Michigan. These new charges just add fuel to the fire and are a great reminder for the American people about who the right choice is for president in November.